I haven't done a YouTube live in ages. Hi, Jess. Morning, everybody. Morning. Why not? Morning. Hello, good morning. It's very not morning here, but hello. How are we doing? Yeah, true. It's always morning somewhere. Me too. Cannot wait to play live again. We'll see you there. Got rehearsal tomorrow night as well. I can't wait. It's the first time I've seen John Joe in weeks. Litbon, pretty much a month. So it'll be really, really cool to see him again. First guitar yesterday. Oh, nice. Telecaster. What kind of telly? Let us know. We need to know these facts. Thank you. Nice. Yes. Inside of Emptiness, my favourite John album. Play John Shanty saying, can't, copyright, we're on YouTube, you can't do that kind of thing here. Never have enough, indeed you cannot. this point in time, we have 3 amps worth of reverb and a pedal. Thank you. Any gigs between Xmas and New Year? I've got one on Thursday, and that's it. Gigging this time of the year is kind of tough. I mean, to be honest with you, gigging full stop at this point in time is almost impossible for an unknown band like Red Giant. So it's tough. So, but we do have a gig on Thursday, which I'm really looking forward to. A new venue, never played it before, so cannot wait. Rehearsal tomorrow, cannot wait for that. I know there's quite a few people coming to see us, can't wait to see them. I can't believe we've got support acts as well for this gig. That's a freaky experience. Favourite John album? Inside of Emptiness. Backwards, of course. If you listen to it backwards, it's like it summons Satan. Favourite fuzz? It's the Sundial Fuzz by Mr. Hubcap John. It will never be beaten, I can guarantee you that. Band hasn't met for a few. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being with John Joe again. I miss him. Miss that man. Should I buy the Behringer C1 clone? Yes. Fantastic pedal. Absolutely fantastic pedal. Where's the gig on Thursday? It's at a place called Southside. It's in Lincoln, in Lincolnshire. Capital of Lincolnshire, actually. Yeah, it's a place called Southside. It's an old church. It looks gorgeous. The venue looks really cool. So I'm looking forward to playing that. Can you tell us something about Johnny's jazz bass? How old is it? It's I want to say it's 2004 Japanese reissue. I have used it in videos actually. Back when Johnny was living here with me and my dad, I'd used it in videos every now and again. I want to say it's 2004. I could be wrong on that one. I can't remember the date of it offhand, but it's been his main bass since he got it. It's just an absolutely amazing. It's one of the best basses, full stop, I've ever played in my life. And those Japanese reissue basses, like the jazz bass and P basses, you can't really go wrong. Johnny's is absolutely beaten as well. It looks so cool up close and personal. In videos it was great, but when you see it in person, it's even cooler. But yeah, it's a Japanese 60s reissue jazz bass. The only thing that's ever gone wrong with it was the control panel. We changed that out because it died. Other than that, bulletproof. Just because, oh, I know, yeah. I've got a music video coming out. It's already been out on the Red Giant YouTube, but I'm going to start releasing some Red Giant stuff on this channel. I'm going to start calling it Red Giant Wednesdays. So you're going to see some like gig vlogs and stuff like that. I want to share the videos. So I'm going to start releasing videos on a Wednesday, I think. Every now and again, maybe not all the time, but every now and again, of what Red Giant's done this year. Because I think some people don't know about the Red Giant YouTube channel, and a lot of people like the gig vlogs that I used to put up here. So I think it'd be really cool to shove them on here as well. So on Wednesday, I'm going to put a music video that we did up. I'm not going to say too much because people might know what it is, but just to say, it's one of my favourite music videos I've ever been in, and so I'll be up on Wednesday. I'm really proud of the song as well. Technically it's not our song, but anyway. 2005, sorry, 68 reissue Strat. Yeah, they were amazing, definitely. Double band tellies, yeah. One of some of the best looking tellies. Want to see the videos? You will, don't worry. I'll be uploading them. How are you? I'm okay. I'm better than I have been in a long time. Thank you very much. How are you? Tokai SG's any good? Depends. You have to judge them on what they are because they can vary. Some can be really good, some can be really bad. Again, it's just one of those things. If you like it, It's good. What do you think of the classic vibe tellies? They're fantastic. For saying that, I like the Chinese-made classic vibes. The Indonesian ones, I don't really like the necks. So if I was to say if you were going to get one, I mean, I would go try and find one of the Chinese ones if you can. The Indonesian ones aren't bad, but I don't really like the necks as much. I had a blonde strap a few years ago, and I just didn't get on with it. But again, it could have just been that one. I don't know. But classic vibes are fantastic, though. Music video could have only been better if you used Miles' voice. That's very true, Miss Jess. Very true. But she wouldn't let me. She had copyright on it. She was like, "You're not using that, Uncle Gravy." No chance. Can I play Messenger Bot? I can, but I can't because the police do not like their... Well, the police's record label do not like their music being played on YouTube. So I'm not doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever get anywhere playing. It's really hard to get gigs in this day and age. And it's even harder if you can't bring people in. People get funny with you. Squire Telly is nice. Indeed. Nothing wrong with Squires. I know Johnny Marr. I love Johnny Marr. I've never really been inspired by it. Well, that's not a tell a lie. I have been inspired by certain things he's done, but he's a fantastic guitar player. Hello. Fender Player 2 Strats? Not particularly, no. The new Fenders I've tried, to be honest with you, I haven't liked any of them. I tried an Ed O'Brien Strat the other day, which I thought I would like. One with Sustainiac pickup in it. And I hated the neck. Absolutely hated the neck. I was like, don't like this. This is not for me. I can't do copyright material. This is YouTube. There's a cheap telly from Tokai as well, maybe a little bit better than Squire. I would say they're about the same. The Chinese Tokais are about the same as the classic vibes, I would say. What's on Santa Letter for Xmas this year? I nothing. What would you like if money was no object? John Frusciante's 62 Strat would be nice. Have you tried DADGAD? Yes, I love DADGAD. I've written a lot of things in DADGAD. I've played in DADGAD a lot. I have a guitar in here at this point in time, actually. You tried a Suhr? Yeah, I don't like Suhrs. They feel weird. They're soulless instruments to me. I've tried a lot of Suhrs and I've never liked a single one of them. Any budget Strats with a vintage style neck you recommend? Jet. No budget Strat, to be honest with you, no Strat in this day and age can claim to have a vintage style neck because every single one I've tried doesn't feel like a vintage style Fender neck. None of them feel right whatsoever. Not compared to actual vintage, so bear that in mind. But Jet are fantastic. If you can get the right one, they're just really skinny and just great. Where do you find the most successful site to sell gear? I mean, I sell all my stuff on Marketplace, on Facebook. But to be honest with you, no one's really buying it at this point in time. It's that time of the year, you know, it's Christmas time. People don't have a great deal of money. So you don't really want to be kind of like doing too much there, really. But I'd wait for the new year. You ever thought of doing an acoustic EP or an entire album? I have an acoustic EP. It's on my Bandcamp. I think it is. Or did I take it off? I don't know if I removed it. I had a 6-track EP, which was just playing acoustic. But I don't really play acoustic, to be honest with you. It's not really my bag, baby. Do you still do stuff with Andertons? No. I don't know why they just... I don't know. Last thing I heard is they were not interested in working with me again. For some reason. Almost makes you think that somebody said something. I don't think I have, because Lee hasn't told me that. And I still talk to Lee. And he's nothing but nice, so I don't know. Thank you. Mateus aside, not my kind of guitar playing. Great guitarist, just not my thing. Not interested. Doesn't do anything for me. Don't care. Sorry, John. Yeah. I do play acoustic occasionally, but it's very, very rare. And when I do play acoustic, I like to have effects on it. Falling back on your Bandcamp is regular blaring on my... Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. I've got some more stuff to add to my Bandcamp soon, actually. I'm going to do some... I need to put some more music on there. I haven't done it in ages. They have Dagon now. They do have Dagon, yeah. Ace. I don't remember how that song goes, but I like it. I remember liking that one. Watching your video, do you think pairing the jackhammer and the lead 12 was doing a good job shouting tone better? To be honest with you, you don't need the jackhammer for a lead. If you've got a lead 12, crank the mids, crank the bass all the way, turn the treble all the way down, and put the gain at about 1 o'clock. Is a pretty good kind of John tone. It might be a bit dark, so you might have to turn the treble up a bit, but be careful with the treble. But you don't need a jackhammer if you got a lead 12. Do I watch anime? No, I don't know. Is Bandcamp worth it? So many bands or artists are on there. Yes, Bandcamp is worth it because if people buy things on there, if people buy your albums, you get 85% of what people pay for it. Bandcamp only ever takes 15%, which is like, again, industry standard thing. So to be honest with you, if I could, I would have all my music on there, including Red Giant. Red Giant would never be on Spotify if I had my way, but there we go. Maybe one day we'll be able to take it off and I can breathe again. Thank you. Do you still have an Aria? I have an Aria acoustic, but I don't have an Aria electric guitar, no. Not anymore. Well, actually, I'll tell you that I do, but it's in pieces. I just realised something. There we go. Have you ever had a noise complaint from your neighbours? No. Luckily not. That might change soon, though, because my neighbour's house is up for sale. So if anybody wants to move in next door... How's anxiety doing these days? It's pretty good, actually, to be honest with you. Thank you very much. Ah, but listen, thank you. Have you ever listened to King? Yeah, not my kind of thing. Not interested. Doesn't do anything for me. Are you the guy that can play as good as Frusciante? Your vid's a classmate. Thank you very much. No, I can't play as good as John, but I can certainly try to. Haha. No, always not bad, yes. In the top 10 guitars that you own, you said that you wrote almost all tracks on a Les Paul. Would you say the Les Paul suits you more as a player? No, Strats suit me more as a player. I wrote only the new album, the Red Giant album, on the Les Paul. All the songs came out of that guitar pretty much exclusive. No, it was exclusively. Yeah, it was exclusive. Actually, I'll tell you like one song came out of my Oswald Jaguar. But other than that, the new Red Giant album is all my Les Paul. The EP that Red Giant are going to be releasing next April, that's multiple guitars wrote that album. There's my Zenta Strat copy, my Guild Polara came out of one song, my what else have we got on there? Yeah, there's quite a few guitars that wrote guitars on that. But the Red Giant album, the stuff I'm saving for an album, because it actually kind of like matches, that stuff is all my Les Paul. But as a player, no, they don't really suit me. I find them kind of clumsy instruments. I love Les Pauls to bits. I really do love Les Pauls. I've got a bit of a thing for Les Pauls. But they don't beat Strats for me. I would say they're just slightly above Jaguars for me, but I still would prefer a Jaguar over a... If I had to choose between a Jaguar and a Les Paul, I'd pick a Jag. But yeah. Any new bands catch your fancy? Nope. Love your videos, thank you very much. Missing some of these. Do apologise if I'm missing things. It does tend to move quite quick. Just saw the Boss Katana Mark III because of your videos. Can't wait. Yeah, have fun. It's good fun. Can you play Eddie on a real? Thank you very much. I can't do it on here, but I can do it on YouTube, on Instagram for you. Because if I do it here, what am I going to say? Copyright will get me. But I'll do it on Instagram and I'll tag you in it. Have you replaced the van? Yes. Yeah, we have a new one. So we're back on the road again. And it's red. So, I mean, come on. Can a DS1 do John tone? No, it won't. It's not got the right tonality. Les Paul is best. It's definitely one of the best, definitely. Is Blues Junior a good tube amp to start with? Yes. Yes, it is. Blues Juniors are just like one of the best valve amps that will ever be. They're just like ridiculously versatile, they're robust, they can hack it. They always sound pretty good. They're good. There's good amps. They're really good amps. Yeah, Les Paul does it pretty cool. Can you play Van Halen? I can, but not on here. Have you used a Clapton signature Strat? Yes. Really like the Eric Clapton signature guitar. Don't like the neck. The really strong V, not for me. But I love the boost, and I love the guitar in general. The guitars were amazing. What's the best free amps for Peter Greentone? The ultimate amp for Peter Greentone is the Fender Deluxe Reverb Tone Master, in my opinion. Closely followed by a Katana. And then a third one, well, you don't need a third one. One of them. What are your thoughts on the Silent Hill 2 remake? I still haven't played it, if you can believe it. I don't have a PS5. So I need to get a PS5 so I can play it. I still haven't played it. So I haven't watched any videos about it. I haven't watched any reviews. I haven't watched any like trailers. I watched nothing. I still haven't. I avoid it like the plague. And when I can afford a PS5, which will be after Christmas now, I'm gonna buy myself a PS5. I'm gonna get Silent Hill 2 remake, and I'm gonna lock myself away and play on it. What strat are you playing here? This is a vintage V6 Icon from 2008. It's one of the best cars I own. It's absolutely stunning. Katana 50 or 100? 100. 50s are great, but the 100 is a little bit better. Gives you a bit more versatility. It's got the effects loop as well. I'm still trying to buy PS4. I know, it's stressful, isn't it, when you can't get things like that. Close your GNL, it is very sad. Yeah. It's rubbish. Another one's gone. You ever played a Black Star debut? Yes, I've demoed one on here. Great amps. Prefer the Katana myself, but they are fantastic amps. Same as the Silverlines. The Black Star Silverlines were absolutely fantastic as well. That's a great line. Julian, again, I'm not interested. Jazz guitar players do nothing for me, so I'm not interested. A great guitar player. He's a fantastic player. It just does nothing for me. So it doesn't go in. I'm not interested. Curious, your thoughts on the Silent Hill fan base because they're fandom. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really get involved with kind of like fan bases and stuff like that. I like what I like, and I like it to a point. I like, and anything else can go away. I'm in my own world. You know what I mean? It's the only way kind of I can make sense of the world in its chaotic state. So, yeah. And my world right now is really, really nice place to be. So I'm quite happy about that. A year ago, I watched a video on how to play blues, very inspiring, been playing a since. Yay! Thank you very much. Illustrate Baby Stevie Ray Vaughan. Nope, definitely not. Everyone plays Stevie Ray Vaughan these days. I'm sick of hearing that style of playing. Absolutely sick of it. And I just cannot bring myself to do it. I did it for, I've got a course coming out. I've got a Katana Tones course coming out on my guitar course, Guitar World. And I did Stevie's tone for that, and I did it. I didn't enjoy playing it anymore. It's just overdone. I'm sick of it. You know, position 4, position 2 strats with a Fender amp and a Tube Screamer. No. ME50 multi effects pedals. Recommendations for a single rig cell. How do you mean? Do you want like an amp or anything? How do you mean? Sorry. Could you give us a bit more info? If you were a hot dog and was starving, would you eat yourself? Maybe a bit to keep myself going, but it depends on how far I am away from being able to save myself. What are your thoughts on the Lab Series amps? They're fantastic. The Lab Series are great. The only thing I didn't like about my Lab, and one of the main reasons I sold it, it was just too heavy. Like, to cart around. Fantastic amp, but they weigh a ton. It's a Fender Twin kind of weight. They sound fantastic though. What pedals are a must to starting off? I think a multi-effects. Personally, I think if you get like a multi-effects pedal, it's the way to go. Do you still play left? No, I gave that up a long time. I have no time these days to dedicate to trying to learn left-handed. Can you do more band pedal tones vids on a budget? Yes. What's your recommendations for best Peter Green pickups? To be honest with you, anything kind of vintage style, anything kind of PAF will do the job. Especially as long as your neck pickup's in backwards, because when you put the humbucker, or if you put the humbucker in upside down, even without a phase, it lowers the bass response. Also, if you have them angled like Peter, where the bass side is sunk into the pickup ring, gives you even more versatility. So always think of that. But I mean, I really like the vintage, the Wilkinson pickups I have in my vintage Peter Green. They sound spot on to me. I don't know what they are. Oh, thank you very much indeed, Billy Joe 0619 for the $5 basically. You're working on a Red Giant album. Yes, we're also working on a Red Giant. Well, we were working on a Red Giant EP, but it's done now. So Red Giant have got a new EP coming out in April next year. We have our first single off that EP coming out in January though, so really excited to share that. That'll be really, really cool. My favourite band? I have a lot of favourite bands. I don't know if I can pick one. I have a lot of favourite bands. No thought of putting pickups upside down. Good. Yeah, I mean, especially the neck pickup. If it's a bit dark and woolly, if you put them upside down, it can sound a bit better. Yeah, I say hopefully people will like it. I really love the EP we've done. It's got 5 tracks on it. It'll be really cool. I can't wait to get it out. It's just so frustrating having to wait till April to be able to kind of release this kind of stuff. If you're going to do it properly, it's insane. But, you know, it is what it is. Though I heard you talk about Brian May. Are you a fan of his playing? He got his tone from Rory. He did get his tone from Rory. I love Brian's playing, but again, not what I would call an influence on me. When I listen to his playing, I'm like, he's really, really good, and I like it, but he's not much of an influence on me, so no. Sorry, I missed. I did watch the Rick Beato Dave Gilmour interviews. I thought it was all right. It was okay. Yeah, it kept me engrossed in, so it's pretty good. First chord when you try a new guitar. Normally an E minor. It can tell you a lot. Did the person that came up with the saying one hit wonder ever come up with any other sayings? Who knows? I just found out my bridge pickup is actually a neck pickup. It's a Seymour Duncan Hot Rail. Cool. If it sounds good, doesn't matter. What are pickups in your white Jag? These stock ones it came with, they're just Seymour, but they're Duncan designed single coils. Just what it came with. Any chance you make of this series or for Matt Bellamy's guitar playing? I don't know Matt's playing well enough, really, I'm afraid. So I can't really do that kind of thing, sorry. Do you ever listen to Elliott Smith? Not really, no. My sister loves him, though. Elliott Smith's like one of her favourite artists, but I don't really listen to his stuff that much, to be honest with you. Wow. That was an inspired comment. Well, you can always change them, but if just see how you get on. Do any of the offsets? I do. I've got 2 Jaguars I really want a Mustang. I really want a Mustang, but I've never found the right one. So there we go. The search will continue. What do you think of Boss Mully effects units? Fantastic. I've got a video coming soon on one, which we'll get to down the line. What is the song that you wish Red Hot Chili Peppers would play they don't play anymore? Easily. I'd love to see them play Easily again. Or Savior. Savior would be a good one. I'd love to hear him play Savior again. That'd be epic. But, yeah. Do you still watch Bot? I do. I will always. What is your dream guitar to own? I own it. It's a 62 Strat. I've got it. I don't know. It's because they've got curly hair, probably, and they've got, like, no brain cells. But, Tennor's great. Thank you very much. Do you like Big Muffs? No, I hate them. I hate Big Muffs. I have never played through one I have liked, ever. When I was in France in 2020, my friend Nicole had one, and I tried that one. I was playing that one. I was like, this isn't bad. It was the best one I'd ever tried, but I still don't like them. Just don't work for me at all. The Double Muff, on the other hand, is one of my favourite pedals. Do you know Iron Maiden songs? I do, but I can't play any of them. What practice would you suggest to learn to play and sing at the same time? Play along to songs and sing and play. Just play along. You know, just do your best you can with it, basically. How did it take to make sense of it? Quite a while. I learned it string by string, note by note, basically. I mean, I don't know what some of the notes are. It took me, I would say it took me a year or so to really master it. You know, to really understand it in one key. It took me about a year or so to really kind of understand what was going on. And then it took even more years to kind of be able to actually kind of like incorporate into my playing. So it just takes time. Thank you. Yay! No, don't like Jazz Masters. Never have. I've played a lot of Jazz Masters, and I don't like it. I've never liked any of them. They just do not. They don't work for me. Nirvana is a great band. Yes, they are. Nirvana is great. Oasis is another one that's really great. Green Day, Offspring. Any band that's just kind of like absolutely strumming the hell out of it is really good to sit and learn to play with. Won't be an update on 2026 tour dates. There won't be one because we haven't got a tour for 2026. Simply put, the promoter we had this year has disappeared and isn't talking to us anymore. There's no rhyme or reason, there's no excuse given, but at this point in time, he's got us 2 gigs next year and isn't talking to us. I think basically we're a failure to him because we did a way too long tour as a support act, and we came out of it okay. We actually made a profit on the tour, a really good profit through merch sales. So the tour wasn't a failure for us, and it got us out there all over the country. But the promoter we had isn't talking to us. It's because we didn't bring 18 million people to each gig. Do you remember the first song or riff you learned? Yep, Smoke on the Water was the first riff I ever learned. The first song I ever learned all the way through was Basket Case by Green Day. Do I like pop punk stuff? I do, but I don't like Blink-182. I like Green Day and Offspring and stuff like that, but I do not like Blink-182. I never did. Queens of Stone Age. I like some Queens of Stone Age stuff, not at all. Do you like modelling amps? Yeah, nothing wrong with modelling amps. They feel a bit weird to play sometimes, but yeah, it works. They work. Tips on improvising. Learn your 5 position, your pentatonic scale, and just steal licks from other players, and just find your way across an up and down neck. You know, it's all time. It takes a long time to be able to improvise. You know, it takes a long time to learn stuff, and it takes a long time to include that in your playing and becoming you. And then you've got to just find your way with it, really. Oh, thank you very much indeed for €3. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate it. You ever played a White Falcon? Yeah, I've played a lot of White Falcons. I've never liked a single one of them. I played new ones, middle ones, and old ones, and they're all bloody awful to me. I'm at work, but hello. Hello to you at work. How are you really doing? I'm good recently. Things are good right now, which I'm very, very happy about. How are you? What books you recommend for learning Peter Green music? There isn't any books. There are no books on Peter Green's playing. You have to listen to the man and replicate and copy him. That's the only thing you can do. There are no books. Did you sell your van? No, we didn't sell my van. My van was knackered. We've got a new one though. Well, newish one. It's 2007 one. Do you like Fender Acoustics? No. Can you play Jumping at Shadows? I can, but I can't play it on here because it'll probably get flagged because it's Fleetwood Mac. How old were you felt when you were ready? Ready for what? What do you mean ready for what? What's your opinion on new guitarist Tim Henson? Don't like him. Not interested. Tim Henson is one of the most bland, boring guitar players I've ever seen in my life. And it's just my opinion. I literally wouldn't, it doesn't do anything for me. Absolutely boring. Absolutely boring kind of. It's just Guitar Olympics and I'm just not into that kind of thing at all. Like, maybe if I was younger, I'd be more into that kind of thing, but I'm not interested in that kind of playing anyway. New Van tour vid, yeah, maybe. No, I've never heard of that band. Do I like Bob Dylan? Yes. You've never heard me play, then you've never been on this channel before. I have over 2,000 videos of me playing the guitar. Go and pick one. Yeah, I don't get it. I also don't like the fact that Tim Henson bullied Ibanez into making him a signature acoustic guitar. I think it's just a bit in bad taste. He just comes across as a bit big-headed rich kid, which most of them are these days. Well, you've got to be where he is. You don't get anywhere if you're poor. Hello. Looking forward to the new Guns N' Roses stuff tomorrow. I don't know what it is. I don't follow Guns N' Roses anymore, so are they releasing something? I don't know. Guns N' Roses shouldn't be even out there, in my opinion, at this point in time. It's damaging their reputation, in my opinion. Next up over Pentatonic Scales, I don't know, because that's where I stayed. If you want to go further, look at your modes, basically, is what I would say. But I never went any further than that. Look at certain techniques you can do. You can do so much with pentatonics. You really can. Shows clever people or Inside of Emptiness. Clutch. No. I'm not one of my favourite bands. Good band, but not something I'd listen to all day or every day. Exactly. Yeah, Axl shouldn't be out there. I don't mind if Slash was to do something with Duff, but Axl should not be doing it. But I understand why they're out there. They're out there because the music industry needs money. And the only way it can get money is from these nostalgia acts. Because there's not enough money in the music industry right now to fund a new band's career. There just isn't. You need multiple millions of dollars to spend on a band's career, and they're not willing to do that because the returns are so slim. So if you've got a band that's already established and is a nostalgia act that's going to bring in, millions and millions, that's who you're gonna play. Do you think Buckethead is boring? Sometimes, but not a lot of the time. His more slow melodic stuff is fantastic. Some of the shredding and the atonal two-tappy stuff, that I don't like that so much, but I love it when he plays his more melodic stuff. And I like some of his riffs. Some of his riffs are amazing. I love where he uses the kill switch and some of the effects he has. When was the last time you saw Chili Peppers live? 2006. Play My Bloody Valentine. Definitely not. Will you tour Europe? I wish we could. That's very expensive to do that, and we would need venues, and we would also need a promoter, which we don't have. Any chance of Matt Bellamy on again? I can't play like Matt, so no. Isn't it like every creative industry? In this day and age, yes. Like the film industry, music industry, every industry at this point in time, there's just nothing there. There's just nothing. I mean, that's why Hollywood just keep making really crappy remakes, is because it costs money to hire writers to make something new. You know, there's no return on this stuff anymore because of streaming services and stuff like that. It's very difficult. Where'd you get that hoodie? I don't know. You'd have to ask my friend Jess. Because she got it for me. You play guitar, bass many years. I played guitar many years. I haven't played bass. Money is only spent on nostalgia because it's a guaranteed price. Exactly. Exactly. Do you support a football club? Nope. I used to support Liverpool, but I'm not interested in football anymore. When did you realise that the jackhammer was good for the dirty tone fixing issues with volume jumps? Around the same time I found that the Golden Plexi, many years ago. If you could time travel, what gig would you go to? Any gig that the Chili Peppers did in 1999. The Budokan gig in 1999, or yeah, something like that would be amazing. Oh, thank you very much again, Billy Joe. Thank you very much indeed for that. Intriguing chord. Here you go. Here's one for you. No idea what it is, but I love this one. Sounds great with the reverb. There's an intriguing chord. I have no idea what it is. No idea. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it. When it comes out, it should have 20 videos, and I'll just keep adding as we go, basically. Where are you based? Lincolnshire. I think single coils are a bit underrated. What do you think? Yes, they are. Single coils are my favourite pickup of all time. I love humbuckers, don't get me wrong. I'm not the biggest fan of P90s, but I love humbuckers. But single coils are amazing. Do you like the Klinghoffer? No, sorry, I don't know. Well, some of the songs are okay, but not all of them. I'll always be at it. Even if you're not in there, I'll still be playing. Use Mark 1 Marshall Governor. I don't know. You'd have to try it in both places and see where you like it. I mean, I always prefer things on the output side, distortion output. So I would have the SD on the right side, and then have the governor on the left side. Yes, thank you very much indeed. That's a great comment right there. Yes, Red Giant merch is now updated on the website. You can get mugs, t-shirts, stickers, key rings, and a hug from John Joe if you come to a gig. If you want to buy a hug from John Joe, you can come to a gig. Do you like EMG pickups? Yes, I do. Nothing wrong with EMGs. Oh, R.I.P. hell, I know. Look out, everybody. There's somebody who's got eyes. I don't know. So funny. Chris Buck inspire anything new for you? Absolutely nothing, no. I don't like Chris's way of playing. It's just John Mayer. And John Mayer doesn't inspire me either. He's a fantastic guitar player, Chris Buck is, but I get nothing from him. You know, he's not going to be beating John Frusciante or Jimi Hendrix anytime soon. Do you play any other instruments? I play a few, yeah. Not any good. You know, I play guitar okay. There we go. Play Bristol sometime soon. I would like to say yes, we will, but I don't know. It's very hard in this day and age. Rather, yeah. I think a lot of people would. Anyway, have you tried EMG Summon Calls? Yes, they're fantastic. Oh, heads up. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. How do I stop this? Alright. Goodbye. Right, where are we today? Today's chord with Dave Simpson. I'll play it again because it's fantastic. It's an A something. It's so weird. I nicked it from the film The Fog. Good way to make your progressions interesting. Open strings is always cool. Like if you're playing like an A major here, take these two fingers off. Take that first finger off and just play open strings. Always cool. Hello in Grimsby, just up the road. How you doing? I will pay John Joe not to hug me. That's great. No. John Joe has the best hugs. That's just wrong. Tell me what microphone you're using and how you're using it. I'm using my iPhone. It's got that kind of X-Filesy thing, hasn't it? Yeah. Any suggestions for a sell for somebody who can't use their feet, switch pedals off and on? No idea. Sorry, no. I mean, laptops, you can do stuff like MIDI, can't you, and changing things like that. Do you think Chili Peppers should call it a day? I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, the last album, Return of Dream Train, was better than the first one, Unlimited Love, but it's still slightly uninspiring. There are better songs on Return of a Dream Canteen, but should they hang it up yet? Maybe not just yet, but maybe just see where we go, you know what I mean? Because they can all still do it, you know what I mean? Like, Axl cannot sing anymore. He just cannot sing. For Love Nor Money, there are glimmers every now and again of Axl's old voice, but he cannot sing anymore. It's gone. The voice is gone. But Chili Peppers can still do it. John can still play, Flea can still play, Chad can still play, and Anthony can still perform. You know what I mean? So it's like he can still sing and stuff. So they can still do it. You know, if you can still do it, it's cool. But again, they're a nostalgia act. You know, they need to be out there to raise money for the music industry, because bands like Red Giant here, we can't do that because we'll never have those opportunities. There you go. Thank you very much indeed for answering that question, by the way, about switching. Play as a riff you've written. What do you want to hear? Do you want to hear something melodic or heavy? Would you say the Marshall Origin is top 20 amps, at least for Plexitones? I haven't played an Origin since I demoed one, but I would say it was really good. I don't know. I'd have to play one again to be sure. I don't know. Going to see Baby Shambles in Glasgow. Cool. And Axl could never sing. I would beg to differ there. Axl had one of the most unique voices of the 1980s. You know, he had his own thing. I loved Axl's voice. I still do love his voice. You know, it's a fantastic voice. But again, you know, you like it or you hate it. It's just one of those things. Heavy riff. What can I play that's heavy? Let's have a think. Let's do this one, because this is I don't know. I'm struggling because I've got so many to pick from. You look like Tom York, do I? I ain't got the eye. Favorite guitar I own, my white Strat. Best voice in rock is Chris Cornell. He's definitely one of them. There's a lot of them. Do I like Chris Buck? As a player, he's a great player, but I don't get anything from him. I've never met him, so I don't know what he's like from a person perspective, so I can't... If you're asking me if I like him as a person, I can't tell you because I've never met him. From a playing perspective, I don't like his playing, no. It's too much down that John Mayer line of playing guitar that it doesn't do anything for me. You know what I mean? I'm just not interested in that style. I used to be. I used to love it, and everyone did it, and I'm just a bit bored of it. Love Alice in Chains. You and Sonic Youth? Occasionally. Monsters. I can play Monsters, yes. Good call. I'm completely lost. I didn't know where to go. Thank you. Play Costanova, can't. Copyright. It's not Floyd. Oh yeah, yeah. Gary was always a monster. Do you like the aesthetic of Jubilee out of 10? Yeah, I love it. It's 10 out of 10. It looks amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of Rory in that Monsters riff, definitely. Proco Rat, definitely not. I've never liked the Rat pedal. I've never liked it. It's just not for me. But I can't play Castle of Edison. I can, but I'm not going to because Hendrix Estate hates Jimmy's music being played. So I'm not playing it. Jazz free picks. I do. I prefer these, the .60 Dunlop ones. But I do like the jazz ones. I always use jazz frees if I need to do something really fast or technical. Can you play some Bridge Shepherd? No, I can't. Again, copyright. You play? I can, but I'm not going to because again, copyright. I do get bored of saying that. I've got to be honest. Show me how to live. I don't know how to play that now. Sorry. You ever tried a cynical size humbucker like Hot Rail? Yes, I use them in my main live guitar. Is your solo inspired by Strip My Mind? Strip My Mind and She Looks to Me. Both of those solos inspired that solo. Explain why you recommend Deluxe Reverb Tone Master or Katana 100 Peter Green music, and why you prefer the Tone Master over Katana. It's because the Deluxe Reverb has that tone. Simple as. If you turn that thing to 10, a cranked Fender amp is very hard to replicate. There's something in them that's really hard to replicate, and the Katana doesn't do it. No, none of my amps do it, but the Deluxe Reverb does. Graham Coxon fan, not really, no. You need to make your top. Good point. Yeah, put it behind me every live stream. So it's cold. I mean, that could have been in there as well. Who knows? There's always John in my playing somewhere. Favorite Chili Peppers album if I had to choose? Californication. If I had to choose, it'd be Californication. Do a crazy style? I'd rather not. I'm not in the mood. Do you like metal guitarists? I like a few. Yeah. Depending on who they are. Do you think about buying expensive guitars off eBay? No. If you're a billionaire, would you buy the John Frusciante Strat? The reissue or the real one? Do you like Modern Life is Rubbish album? Who's that by again? It's Blur, isn't it? I don't know. I was an Oasis fan. We didn't like Blur. Favorite Hendrix song, Machine Gun. How did you learn chords for soloing? Just a few years and years and years of doing it. James Hetfield is God, I would agree. He's one of them. Could you explain why you recommend Deluxe Reverb? I've already said that one, haven't we? The reissue Strat from Fender. The reissue one. I would have if I could have afforded it, but 20 grand is a hell of a lot of money. You can buy an original for less than that. You can get a real 62 for that. Favorite Oasis song? I don't know. It's hard to pick because one of my favorites is Underneath the Sky. There's also Acquiesce, The Master Plan, a lot of B-sides. Rocking Chair. I mean, how do you pick? You know what I mean? Have you done a dive down Radiohead's collection? Yeah, Radiohead never clicked with me completely. I do like certain Radiohead songs, but they never really clicked with me completely. Ever used a second amp as a gain stage with an AB box versus an OD pedal? No, sadly not. I would like to, but I can't at this point in time. Hello, Steve, by the way. What cheap Stratocaster buy? Jet. Look up Jet guitars. Could we have a 20-minute banger brain, please? Again, if I was on any other platform, yes, but this one, no, because it's copyright. Graham Coxon, best guitar player on. If he is for you, cool. That's all that matters. If you like him, if he's your favourite guitar player, that's all that matters. Cigarette Snarl is my favourite. Can you play any of it? I can, but again, can't play it on YouTube. Do you like Jack White's stuff? Yes, I do. Ah, nasty. Throat infection's gonna be horrible. The Californication risk from red shape. Sorry, I missed that one. Hello. Could you show a little double stop Hendrixy stuff? Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll show you. I'll give you a little bit of a mini lesson here. So there's a thing I call the Hendrix house, and it's this shape. So we're in A minor here, right? So if you come off A minor and you go to your your 10th and 8th fret, 10th and 8th on the high E on the B, and then you go to the 9th and the 7th on the G, you can then double stop this. So if you bar the 8th fret on the B and E, like that, and then hammer on to the high E, you get that one. And then if you hammer on to the B, you get that one. And then if you go up here to this shape, so first finger on the 7th fret on the G, and then this one on the 8th fret on the B, you can do that one. So and the reason I call it a Hendrix house is because that's your ground floor, that's your second floor, that's your roof, and that's your chimney. So yeah, there's that. It's Totting. Yeah. Hi Tots, how you doing? Thoughts on Sir Strats? I think I answered that ages ago. Don't like Sir Strats. Soulless. Can you do another trying to match the sound of John Frusciante video, please? Yes, at some point I will get around to it. I'm going to try it now. Go for it. Have fun. Enjoy. I saw you do Maggot Brain on here some time ago. Yes. Did it get demonetized? It got copyright flagged, yes. There's two versions of Maggot Brain on here, and they've both been flagged. So they've both been claimed, should I say. They've not been blocked or anything, but they've been claimed. Every house needs found. Exactly. Very true. Any thoughts on Quad Cortex? The Quad Cortex is ace. I love Quad Cortex. Is this the vintage V6? It is. Backwards, but there you go. Your secret guitar pet peeve? I don't know. I don't know. I would have to think about that one. Are there any pedals I should look out for to start with? No. Go nuts. Are you going to make a JF setup part 2 soon? Yes, at some point. When I get time. Just got a 60s classic vibe telly. Thoughts? That's my thoughts. What do you think of bands like Cool Shake and Ocean Colour Scene touring again? I think it's a bit weird. Not to be funny. I don't think, you know what I mean? I think it's a nostalgia hit again. I don't know if it's real. It doesn't feel real. There's no real, you know, the music industry is populated by nostalgia acts and rich kids. That seems to be the summing up of it at this point in time. If you're not rich, forget it. If you're not nostalgic, forget it. That seems to be the way it goes. If you know, no one cares about you unless you're rich or you're a nostalgia act. No one cares, or a tribute band, and then they care as well. But if you're not one of those three, forget it. No one cares. I'm just negative about it. You know, it's because I am in one of the no one. You know, I'm in the nobody cares camp. So quite a few people do, and I love them. But unfortunately, we can't get any further because the industry doesn't care. Is what I'm trying to say. You still a Governor Split? Yes, always. The Governor 2 is just there. With Radiohead, we've been there before. Which is your favourite delay pedal? I really like the Line 6 delay modeler. But I like, there's the Marshall delay pedal called the Echo Head, and there's also the DD pedals by Boss are just fantastic. I'm afraid not, no. Again, we've lost our promoter. We don't know why. He's just not there anymore. He was there. He promised us 3 years. I have a 3-year plan for you, he said. I have 3 years. I'm going to get you out there on the road. I'm going to get you out there doing this and doing support slots and doing the tours and this, that, and the other. And he said he'd give us 3 years. He gave us 9 months and disappeared off the face of the earth. I'm not bitter. Much. I ran out of Coke. That's depressing. Anyway. Cool. Sorry, I'm missing some of these. Does playing music ever get you down? Yes, it does. Not playing guitar when I want to play one. The music industry gets me down. Playing live music and trying to do a band gets me down. It really, really, really upsets me and really, really depresses me. So that does definitely. That side of it is tough. And which Red Hot Chili Pepper album are your favourite riffs and tones? Probably Californication again. Although I love some of the sounds he's got in Stadium Arcadium. Go independent. We are. We are independent. I'm not bad. Did you check out the new XMG30? Yeah, I didn't actually like it. I didn't like the new X amps. They sent me the Mighty 60 amp, and I didn't like it. I just didn't get on with it at all. Are you playing through the Katana? I am playing through the Katana, the CL120, and the Marshall MG. You're hearing all three together in harmony. What's the fuzz pedal you showed on Insta, the yellow one? Oh, the Sundial. Hubcap John. Fuzz, Hubcap John, Sundial fuzz. Can never be beaten. Best fuzz in the world. Favourite song of who? You should have been around in the 90s. I know, I wish I was. I wish Red Giant were around in the 90s. You know, we could have been one of the Nostalgia acts touring right now. Surviving on that one hit we had. Anyway, would you gig 62 if you could in a stadium? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I was playing a big gig with 62, would be there. It's just, you know, the odds on that are 0. So that's that. Do you know any Christmas songs? No. Bar humbug. Do you like Small Faces, Steve Marriott? Not particularly, no. Great player, but again, if it doesn't go in, I'm not interested. Are you self-taught? I am self-taught, yes. That atmospheric style. The atmospheric stuff came initially from, like, I don't know. I just like ambient. I liked ambience. I don't know where it came from originally, but what really inspired me to keep doing it more and more and more was Devin Townsend. Because Devin does some of the most amazing soundscapey stuff you've ever heard. So that kind of thing of like having tons of reverb and delay. This is just a reverb, and just playing that kind of way of like that. And again, not thinking. I saw a masterclass with Dev ages and ages ago, and he just sits and plays. He doesn't think about what he plays. He said he just lets his hands do what they want to do, and that inspired me to start doing that. So again, I'll just be playing away here, and I'm not thinking about what I'm playing. The hands are just guiding themselves around. I'm looking at the screen, you know, I'm watching what's coming up. So it was more Devin Townsend that he came along, who definitely did it. I always loved the ambient kind of guitar playing anyway. I did it before I knew Dev, but he really got it. I got the bug really hard when I saw him play. Devin Townsend. Yeah, I played a vintage series. Yeah, not the biggest fan. Greetings from Oblivion, hello. Write a 2-minute 30 hit song. You can't write hit songs anymore. That doesn't exist. To have a hit song, you need other things that are in place, and nothing like that is in place anymore. You can't do hits. You can't do one-hit wonders. That will never happen again. Not while things are like they are anyway. So now music happened is best. Indeed. Love you too. Do you prefer vintage guitars to modern performance guitars? No, I just like guitars. If they're good, they're good. I don't really care what it is, as long as it's a good guitar. Is this Sundial fuzz great for Hendrix kind of sound? Yes, and John as well. It'll do it all. It'll even do Black Sabbath. It'll do it all. If you put the Sundial in the middle, it's got 3 settings. If you put the Sundial in the fuzz, you've got Black Sabbath. If you put it to the left and the right, you've got John Frusciante and Jimi Hendrix. If you put it to the right, you've got Doom. It's the best fuzz pedal there is. Hubcap John. Best fuzz pedals that's ever made. Bar none. I've tried them all, and Hubcap John always comes out on top. Do you like Analog Man pedals? I don't think I've ever tried any, actually. Will you go to an Oasis Nebworth if it happens? No chance. I won't be able to afford it for a start. Play Shred. I'd rather not. Boring. music scene has gone to the dogs. I don't think there's any music scenes. I think that's the reason why. Like, it's gone to the dogs because there's no actual scenes. There's no actual kind of like, there's nothing. It's just, and again, it's populated by rich kids auto-tuning themselves to the top. You know what I mean? It's not real. It's fake. And next week they're going to be replaced by somebody else. It's just, you know, boring. Gibson Les Paul Studios, yes, they're good guitars if you get a Red Guild one. Would you like to be a roadie at Chili Peppers to John Spell? Yeah, I would be a roadie for John Frusciante any day of the week. He'd probably hate me, but I would love it. It's all artificial. It is. It's not real. It's not real. Everything feels fake. Like, I barely go on social media anymore. I can't stand, like, it's just so false and not real. It's not life. It's this kind of like weird, like, simulation of life. You know, I hate to use that word because it makes you sound like a weirdo, but it really is not what I would call life, you know, and it's so competition led. Like, you know, you've got to be the best, you've got to be the most outrageous, you've got to look a certain way. It's like, well, how about just being yourself? When did that become so outdated that we don't do that anymore? When did just being who you are and who you want to be become such a negative thing? You know, instead of kind of going, well, I've got to look like that because if I don't, I won't get all the breaks, which is sadly the case. Which is a bit ridiculous, you know, if I'm being honest. AI is getting worse. Exactly, AI is ridiculous as well. The amount of stuff that AI is just crazy. Simon takes, brother, maybe I am. Do you think guitar YouTubers should show the decibel when they play in the background? Don't really care. It's up to them. If they do, they do. I'm not really that bothered if they play loud or not. It doesn't really matter to me. You got to be the fastest shredder. I can play fast if I want to. I just choose not to because it's boring. Should be out for a 2027 church. I don't think I'll be touring in 2027, no. But you never know. They might be. Just be yourself. Exactly. And that's all I can ever be. You know, I've got no ability to be anything else other than who I am. You know, I love guitar, I love playing the guitar, I love music, and that's just as simple as that. And I like what I like, and everything else can go to the dogs. I'm not interested. You know, I am what I am unapologetically, which is what you should be. You know, if people don't like me, that's fine. That's not my issue. You know, I mean, it's the people who don't like me, it's their issue. If people like me, that's great. You know, either way, you know, you can't go wrong. You know, love you too. No, but are you on them? What are you seeing right now? Is there a pink elephant on my shoulder? Favorite blues guitarist who's on the go at the moment? Nope. They're all just like facsimiles of Steve Ray Vaughan. You know, they all play a Strat position 2 and 4 with a Fender amp cranked. It's just like me. You know, not interested. Thank you. I always try to be just honest and open and clear about what I am and who I am and what I do. You know, I just don't see the point otherwise. What happened to the Bincaster? I gave it to the Dorset Guitar Museum. Shadows Fall. No, I know the name though. Sasha Stradlin rock. It is all about freedom, exactly. And it's like what Kurt Cobain said. Again, I'm going to paraphrase it in a way, but it's that whole thing of like. Trying to be somebody else is a waste of who you are, and it's exactly true. Thank you. Cheers. Can't social media help to create one-hit wonders? No, because there's too many people vying for that top spot. You know, it's like if you release it's like Black Friday. You know, if you've got like one TV for sale, people are going to race to get that one TV. You know what I mean? You're going to get people fighting each other for it. Because all of a sudden it becomes this weird competition where everyone wants that one thing. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people who do it for all the wrong reasons in this day and age, you know. And the thing is, the people who get there are rich kids. Because you want it, you have to buy it. You know, it's not like back in the day where you had a chance of being like a working class artist who could make it like Oasis did. You can't do that anymore. Unless you're unless you've got rich parents, and you're a rich kid, forget it. It's a rich kid's game. It really is. It sounds negative, but it's true. Trust me, I've peeked behind the curtain this year of the music industry into a world that I did not like the vision of what I saw. And that's what it is. Where are you? Because are you in England? Because I know nothing of that in England. And again, you know, are they able to make a living? Is their music actually selling? You know, what's the deal? Underground black metal scene. Well, I'm not in a black metal band, so you know what I mean. It's like it's all well and good saying that for like that one scene, but what about the others? You know, and again, it's who is the people who are kind of playing these things? You know what I mean? Andromeda Ring. Thank you very much indeed for the €10. I'm old to remember Nirvana exploding on scene when I was 16 at the time. Exactly. I miss those days as well. I remember when Nirvana came out as well. I can't remember how old I was. I think I was like 5. But it wasn't until I was 7 when I kind of like heard them for like the first time. I was like, wow, that is amazing. You'll have to ask Jess who got me it. Yeah, I haven't got any problem with people supporting their kids' music career. But it's just like, you know, to actually get to a high level, you need to be multi-millionaire. You need millions. You know, it's not a couple of grand. You know what I mean? This is millions we're talking about. You know, the Red Giant album we released last year and toured this year, you know, that cost us upwards of 20 grand over the period it's been out. You know, it's cost us that much money to get it where it is. You know, and it's took a lot of money from us. You know what I mean? Money we don't really get back. Have you ever considered working in a guitar shop again? There ain't any guitar shops. They're all dying out as well. Yeah, the Sundial Fuzz, I think he makes them to order. So if you contact Hubcap Johnny, he'll make you one probably. You ever give Newton Faulkner a spin? I remember hearing him ages and ages ago, but I never liked him then. It was alright, but it's not my kind of thing. MTV, it was all about music, yeah. Thanks, Jess. SX guitars are good, yeah, but I've played some bad ones. Not really into Megadeth anymore, no. I had my time with bands like that, but I'm not really into that anymore. Ha, cool. You're not, that's the thing. Can you play a Steve Vai song? No, copyright. Favorite videos to make? All of them. I don't make videos I don't really like. You know, that's always the way this channel's been. You know, I make videos I want to make. Again, because it's real. Then, you know, I'm not trying to be something else. I'm not. How much your David House sell for? I don't know. You'd have to look. Do you think Digitech preamp is important to? No, it's not important. It's very not important. Living through a mental storm, I know that feeling, so yeah, I can sympathise. I'm sorry to hear that. Keep going, it will die down. You'll get out the other end of it, don't worry about it. There's no such thing as a female guitarist. There's guitarists and then there's guitarists. But I know what you mean. The internet was meant to be a great level. Yeah, exactly, it definitely isn't. Micro Cube amp. Yes, I have. Good amps. Possible. Could you measure your Peter Green pickup heights? It won't make any difference. I don't do measurements on pickups because everyone's guitar is different. So I could say it's this height and you could put it on your guitar and it won't work. You know, because it depends on the heights of the pickups to your strings. It's just one of those things. You have to dial them into your ear, which is what I do. I don't ever measure pickups. I just dial them into where they sound good. Possible, could you maybe... Oh, that's not after you said that. After work, on some music. Go for it. Have a good one. Are you of Polish-Lithuanian ancestors? No. If you go far enough back, my ancestors were Vikings, actually. But, European of some description. Did have family from Romania. Like, very, very distant family from Romania. Lab series any good for Peter Green music? Yeah, it'll do okay. It won't be right, but it'll get you in the ballpark. My string height is like medium. It's not high. It's not low. You know, it's not super low, but it's not super high. I don't know if you. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but like, you know, it's not ridiculous. I don't like high action. 7 minutes Les Paul copy. Nice. Hey, if I'm ever in Dublin, I'll let you know. I'd love to go to Dublin. Again, I've been there before, actually. Great, love it. Loved it there. Little gig practice amp. Boss Katana. Is your family musical? Kind of, but not really. Yes, I do like HSS Strats. Why? It's because they're good. I meant Steve Ray Vaughan, not anymore, no. Do you think John Action's low? I would say it's medium high. John Action isn't low, but it's not high neither. What Laney amps float your boat? The linebackers are really cool, but I'm not really into Laney amps that much. I can never really find a sound I particularly like in them. Closest I came was Laney linebacker. Do I play in bass? Occasionally. What do you think about Fender descending build quality? I don't know. I mean, I haven't played any new Fenders in ages, so I can't. The last time I played them was like last year when I was earlier on this year at Anderton's, and I didn't think much then to them, to be perfectly honest with you. That's right. Thank you. Do you know anything about Randy Hanson's pedal board, where he has a compressor? I think he has it right at the beginning. And the beginning for me is, I think he goes from his amp into his compressor, as far as I know. Do you know the Appleseed? I have no idea what that even is. Nope. Could you play Green Heaven? No, I can't. I can, but I'm not going to, because again, you did a video with Scout guitars years back. Do you still play them occasionally? Occasionally. I don't. Yeah, maybe. Every now and again. I do have a Scarp Strat. Do you set up local guitarists? No, I used to, but I don't have time to do it anymore, so I don't do it. Do I stream often? No, not anymore. I wish I could. Do I have a day job? No, I do music full time, which is my day job. So technically, I do have a day job. It's music. Which playing style do you prefer? Eric Clapton's, Jeff Beck's? If I had to pick, probably Eric Clapton's. I love Jeff Beck's playing, but I like Eric Clapton's fluid thing more. You ever rode a motorcycle? Yes. Likewise. Does it snow in Lincolnshire? Occasionally. Are you a Luthier by chance? I am definitely not, no. No, I am definitely not a Luthier. Dream guitar, 62 Strat that I own. You're great, Anders. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what happened there. You know, I'm still friends with Lee. You know, if I talk to Lee, he'll respond and stuff like that, and same with Pete and stuff. But I don't know why. I don't know what happened there. Like I say, it was almost like somebody said something. Do you still own Master Origin? I never owned it in the first place. It was lent to me. It was never my amp. I would like another guitarist, yes, but we can't afford it. It's too expensive to have another guitarist in Red Giant right now. Music theory versus playing how you feel. Playing how you feel, any day of the week. Jam Anders was amazing. Thank you. I really enjoyed that. My brain, I just went, go for it. Captain's got a ring over from Jerry Kell. So we all take everything we've got from everybody else. You know, our heroes took everything they had from everybody else. You know. Cheers, no worries, have a good one. I'll need luck. No of you? Do you want mine? Is that why you're saying it? Is it jealousy? You're hired. It won't. We won't have to wait 5 years. The Sigali gig was amazing. Joe Spencer's slide course idea. It'd be like one video. You ever fired a gun before? Yes, many times. Many times. Fender or Gibson? Fender if I had to pick. How do you not stick to the 62 all the time? I play it loads. It needs refretting again. I play that guitar loads. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean I don't play it. Vox amps. Do I have any? No, but Vox amps are great. Ever recorded on reel-to-reel? No, I would love to, but too expensive. We'll see a new van. Not much at this point in time. Oswald. If I had to pick one guitar, like really high thing, I'd pick an Oswald. My McCready Sunshot, I have, yeah, it was okay. Not amazing. Thoughts on Joe Master and his Nerville. Joe deserves it. He's worked hard enough to get that. And I think that's brilliant. You know, and rather let some of that stuff be with him and other people. Ashdown amps, yeah, they're okay. Matt amp are okay. Do I like Tube Screamers? I do not like Tube Screamers, no. I used to have one, never liked it. Well, I thought I did, but I don't. The S1 switch in a telly, yeah, it's quite cool. It can be interesting. I'm definitely not wise. I only know what I know. That's all I know. Ultimate Witana. Go for it. What's up? How you getting on with that Gretsch double jet? It's done. Yeah, it's done. I finished it. It's already given me a song. How easy was it installing the Apex Classic set? Very easy. Very, very easy. DS2 all the way. I prefer the Plexi look. The Plexi is one of the best looking amps ever made. Do you not use stainless steel frets? No, they had a brightness that I'm not too keen on. Do I play off Free Me from Red Giant? I've no idea how to play that, no. It's too hard. Far too hard. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't even understand what the effect is. So no, I can't play that. I'll probably get copyright flagged as well, because apparently the guy who writes the songs is a complete idiot. Who just loves to like have a go at people for like playing his music. Is it possible to manage the DS2 in a multi-effects? Yes, it is, yeah. You ever played T-Rex Mudhoney pedal? No, I've never tried it. I've always wanted to try that pedal, but I never tried it. Does Masnick have anything in the works by you? No, he doesn't, no. Evening. Maybe don't punch yourself in the head next time. We had run-ins with the police. Yes, occasionally. For all the wrong reasons, mind. What an amp with an effects loop do for my pedal board better? No, I don't use effects loops, so I can't really say. It's kind of down to you. What cab are you using? I'm using two. There's a Marshall MG cab down here, and there's an orange cab down here. Can you have copyright claims from playing your own music? No, because you own it. Well, I own it. If you can have copyright claims from your own music if you don't own the copyright. So, for instance, like here's a mad example for you. If John Frusciante came on YouTube and played Under a Bridge on his own YouTube channel, he could get flagged for copyright because technically he doesn't own the rights to that song because it's been bought out and he never did own it. He wrote it, doesn't own it. You know, isn't that balmy? But that's the music industry. You know, the Chili Peppers do not own the rights to their music. You know, so technically he could get done for copyright of the song he wrote. I can't because I own the copyright. So I can play my stuff all day long. No, we got another one, have we? Do bite. Effects, like I say, I don't use effects loops. They make your effects really clean and sterile, and I don't like that. Never sell the right. I mean, yeah. No, I don't think I have tried the Veilton thing. Copyright's gone mental. It has. It's because there's no money in the music industry now. They will find it anywhere they can. That means ruining YouTubers. They'll do it, even though it's free promotion. They haven't seemed to cotton on to that one yet, especially the Hendrix estate. They're nightmares for it. AI generated music is the stuff of the devil. It shouldn't even be a thing. You know, it should not be a thing. What do you think of Jeff Buckley? I love Jeff Buckley. You go a long way to not love Jeff Buckley. I don't believe in either, so I can't say. Shoegaze. Don't really do that either. Guitar YouTube dying or resettling? I wouldn't say it's dying. I wouldn't say it's resettling either. I would say YouTube music, guitar in general, is like in this weird state of flux. It doesn't know where it's going and it doesn't know what it is. It's neither here nor there. You know, it just is right now. It's just a thing. It kind of is just about existing. But it's neither here nor there. Red Giant coming to Germany. I wish we were. I wish we were. Like any progressive rock metal bands? A few, not many. Again, not really my bag, baby. What mods would you recommend for an Epiphone Les Paul? Probably better pickups, depending on what's in it. Would you make music for a Resident Evil game? Oh God, yes. If Capcom came to me and said, "Can you make music for the next Resident Evil game?" I'd be like, "Yes, I can. What do you want?" God, I would love that. That'd be amazing. Compressor, right at the beginning for me, which is at the end, I think, for normal people that don't think like I do. Amp compressor. That's where I know. That's where I like it. Yes, I have Earl of Flowers. Yeah. Favorite bass? I don't know. Jazz. I do like jazz. Actually, I prefer P basses, to be honest with you, but I do like a jazz bass. I like my 5-string Sire. Okay. What are your top hours on which games? Mostly Resident Evil 2 Remake or Resident Evil in general. Or Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2 has got a lot of my life. What pickups you use in your Strats? All sorts. Red Giant Black Sabbath cover. Which song would you do? Good question. Heaven and Hell be cool. I can't sing like Dio though. We could have a guest vocalist on there, couldn't we? Or literally just do Black Sabbath. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I think Black Sabbath would be a good one to do. The flanger is a good factor for that. Yeah, that would work. I do like classical music. Yeah, I've got a CV50s. Upgrade is. It depends if if you're not happy with the pickups, then anything's an upgrade, isn't it? As long as they're better. Man of Silver Mountain, that's a song. Well, am I going to? No, I can't afford to go visit anybody at this point in time. Pat Martino? Not really, no. It's not a Jet, no, it's a vintage. It's an old vintage, though, 2008. If you want to know if I can play, go and watch one of my 2000 videos. It's almost vintage. It is, yeah. 2008. Oh, thank you very much indeed, King Louis, for the $4.99. Thank you. Love your anti-snobbery. Ace. They do. There's a lot of pushing going on. Buy this product here. I will only say that with something I believe in. Nice. I don't know. The old van has been replaced with another Hi-Ace, a newer one by 2 years. It's 2007 Hi-Ace I've got now. I can play Iron Maiden, but I'm not going to because of copyright. Another band who don't own their own music. Or do they? I think Iron Maiden actually might own their own music, actually. Or are they signed to BMG? I don't know. I don't know. Would you? I don't understand. Would you do a live session this year? I would if we could. Yes, I did. Yeah, it's on a plinth. It's on a plinth in the town square. Right, people of YouTube, I'm going to head off because my back's starting to hurt. And it's 90 minutes, a long time. I was only supposed to be on there for an hour. No, I don't. I've never liked to beg for the likes and subscribes because my idea was if you like the channel and you like the videos, you do it anyway. And if you don't do it, fine. I don't, that's not why I do it. You know what I mean? I do it because I love doing it, Maple versus Rosewood versus Ebony versus Maple Fingerboard. To be honest with you, and this sounds like a bit of a thing, and thank you very much for the £2, but I really don't care. Like the fretboard material, as long as the guitar's good, the neck feels great, I don't really care what it is. It could be made out of plastic for all I care, and I'd be happy with it. As long as it feels good, Dave's a happy bunny. Boss Booster Preamp. It's good. It's a great boost. It's a great boost pedal. No, thank you. Did you end musical? I never went to music conservatory. I have no idea even what that is. Anyway. Thank you very much indeed for being here, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this one. I might do some more live streams coming at some point when I get time. I've really fancied it tonight, so that's why I was here. Video coming tomorrow. Guitar coming tomorrow. Video demo. Oh, thank you very much indeed for £5. Let's guess one. It's fine. No, I mean, a few people have said that, but I don't want to rip people off. You know what I mean? In this day, people don't have a lot of money these days, so I don't want to put things out of the price of people. I want it to be very affordable and stuff like that. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? But cheers to that anyway. Anyway, thank you very much indeed. See you again. Like I say, video coming tomorrow. Guitar review coming tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm going to put a music video out of Red Giant. And then Friday, we have another guitar to fix up, people of YouTube. It's another fix-up video on Friday, which, if I could, I'd do them all the time. I love doing fix-up videos. I love it, but it is what it is. But anyway, thank you very much indeed. See you again, and goodbye now.